Excuse the Oodie, it is freezing tonight. So, I'm back with another book review, and this time it's for A Child Called It by Dave Peltzer. One Child's Courage to Survive, the international bestseller. And it was a huge bestseller. I'm sure you've all heard of it. I'm going to be quite unpopular here, I think. I couldn't get on with this book at all. I loathed it. I did finish it, so for that reason, I'd like to give it more than 1 star. I'd like to give it 2, because I did finish it. Not only did I finish it, but I went on and read the rest of the series. I read all 3 books. I can't give it more than 1 star. I loathed it. I loathed the writing. It sparked the whole era of pity me books, and that is the basic premise of it. It was just awful to read. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This poor man, as a child, he had a horrible life. It was horrible, 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 horrible. He was made to, the bit that sticks with my mind was being made to eat his own vomit. If that's not bad, I don't know what is. Nothing gets much worse than that. The child was abused. His mother hated him, but loved her other children. My problem was threefold. 1, it was so seeped in self-pity that the guy's got enough pity for himself. He doesn't need everybody else to feel sorry for him. 2, it constantly told the reader how to feel. I felt like a bull with a ring in my nose being led into the middle of the field and being told, right, this is the bit where you cry. You're supposed to cry at this bit. This is the bit where you're supposed to go, that's terrible. I felt that I was being told how to feel the whole way through the book, and I hated that. It made me hard. It had exactly the opposite effect that it should have done. This guy had a horrible life. There's no denying that. I'm not knocking him as a person. I'm knocking the writing of the book. I think it could have been so much better, had so much more of an impact, and really hit you where it needed to hit you. The other thing that I disliked about it was there was no light and shade. There was not one single redeeming feature of this boy's life. It was misery after misery after misery. Now, I know you're not meant to split your sides and laugh in the aisles, but just the odd spark of humour would have shown a self-deprecating personality behind that. Oh, I had such a horrible life, please feel sorry for me. Just the odd spark of a retort or a one-liner or just something, instead of just dirge after dirge after dirge. For darkness to really hit well, I think you need light as well. You need to know, even if there are only a couple of things that made him smile, made him happy, gave him some hope. There must have been something in that miserable existence. And if there wasn't, my God, how horrendous. But for a book to work, and I'm talking about a book, not a person's life, it needed some light, something just to break the misery. And that was my opinion. And that's why it got a 1-star review. Didn't like the other 2 books in the series either. Sorry for the fella. glad his life became better, glad he got married and had a good time and all the rest of it. Feels so sorry for his childhood. Hated the book. Sorry. Nice chat. Thank you very much.